Hi Aries, it's me, PureLightTarot, and I'm back to give you guys a zodiac reading. Um, from now on, I'm just going to do timeless readings. So you can listen to this reading and it may resonate at any time, um, at any month, at any year. So yeah, I'm just going to start putting out readings because doing the monthly things with my little Aries brain just does not work, especially if y'all want y'all readings on time. So yeah, this is for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Anywhere that you have Aries in your chart, or if you are a cross watcher, hey, what's up? Let me know how you show up as Aries in the comments. If you are Aries Sun, put a sun emoji in the comments. I'm an Aries Sun, by the way. If you're Aries Moon, put a moon emoji in the comments. If you have Aries Rising, put a star emoji in the comments. If Aries show up in your second through 12th house, put the number of the house that it shows up in. And then also if you're a cross watcher, put the eye emoji in the comments. We want to know who you are. I'm thinking about it a lot because with the zodiac readings for the months, I'd say other things. And I also was putting timestamps on these readings. I'm not putting timestamps on the readings anymore. If you want to skip all of this, you just have to do it the old-fashioned way. So if you, on your phone, you just tap it, tap it to the right to fast forward to when I pull the card. I will be pulling one card for your overall energy for this time, this space that we're in, and then getting some clarifiers. And today I will pull a ancestor message, maybe a few ancestor messages, just depending on the time and how I'm feeling. We are using the Rider Wright Smith deck. So yeah, let's do this. If you are new here, hey, welcome. Welcome to my channel, y'all. I like to say I'm a reader who likes to define a clear, energy that you're on and where you're going with that energy. And if you'd like to change it, I throw out suggestions, or spirit throw out suggestions on how you can improve things in your life. And sometimes they are dire. They take definitely some tact on the listeners and to just really figure out how to fit in these messages and to do things just to improve your life, because I'm looking at the highest of your greatest good and just like what your happy ending or leading you towards that. So don't forget to give me a like, guys, if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so you know when I am posting. And donate to my channel. If you guys have a hard time hearing me sometimes, I don't have a microphone. That'd be nice to have. If you guys would like to help me grow the cameras. Right now I'm just using a camera phone. I'm using an iPhone. If, the cards aren't clear or there's something that I can improve, definitely check out my description so that you can see how you can reach me, and then also just donate to my channel. But other than that, I enjoy doing these readings. And like I said, I'm also an Aries. And then any other reading that I do, trust and believe I'm being nosy. And I think I may start going live. So let me know if y'all like to see live readings. And maybe we can have some personal questions answered on the live readings also. I used to go live on Facebook, and now I'm just going off on a tangent. But yeah, y'all follow my social medias because I may start going live on different platforms also. But we shall see what the future holds. Let's just see the overall energy for Aries right now. Let's do this. That wanted to pop out. So we got the Six of Cups. I'm feeling like I shouldn't take it. I want to shuffle it back in. Yeah, I'm going to shuffle back in. But Six of Cups in reverse. That may be for just a few of you guys, just a card. It just talks about nostalgia. Six of Cups talks about memories. Specifically, sometimes childhood memories. With it being in reverse, I can think about 2 or 3 things that this could relate to. For a lot of you, this could be past life. That's for... I do feel, yeah. A lot of you, it could be past life energy. Or just recent past, and that would be like your childhood. What was the other one? So yeah, the other one is really, really faint with the Six of Cups being in reverse. But when I do read it in reverse, I do think that maybe some negative things are coming up from the past, or you're having like past memories that aren't so great. I can tell y'all that I was sitting in my bedroom today. It's Father's Day today, and I was sitting in my bedroom today crying. I started crying last night, and I think it's a mix of hormones and like, I'm clairsentient, so I feel energy. As I was crying for no reason. I just started crying, and I know there was a reason because I thought of reasons why I could be sad, but just negative memories or bad memories coming up to the surface, and I just had to sit there and sit through them. Eight of Wands in reverse. That's the second time I saw the Tower card. So some of you guys may be experiencing either past, because of what I heard was past life trauma, or like from your past life journey, like things are coming up in this lifetime. It's interesting that I want to do ancestor messages because sometimes when I'm all of a sudden just really, really sad, or I feel like I could go and just go get hit by a bus. And disclaimer for y'all, but I'm not going to throw myself in front of a bus, y'all. But sometimes I feel like hopeless in that way. I try to remember that I have ancestors that went through like a lot of heavy, dark stuff, and maybe it is them that is feeling that way. That would be that past life energy. It could be them feeling that way that I was feeling at that moment where I went to go and like, off myself. Sorry that I'm laughing, y'all, because it's a serious topic. It's something that I feel like a lot of us go through, where we feel like we don't want to be here. So if you resonate with that, and especially resonate with having ancestors that had a hard life, and possibly did wake up wanting to not be here on this earth anymore, I definitely will and I do send like my ancestors strength. I'd be like, okay, because I'm in a much better place than them. I'm in a way better place than them. So it's like I have enough strength and hope to be able to send back to them. And it does make me feel better. I do believe that we are the ones that answer prayers, or, we're used to answer prayers on this material plane. And it could reach into like the 45D type realms, which just 40 is time, and in the 45D realm, like time, quote unquote, doesn't exist, because time, we just use time to measure, our space and time here, our movement here. And so when you get into higher realms, that succession, or at least the movement of time doesn't exist. So, you can sing your ancestors' strength. You can send them empowerment, encouragement. So, yeah, if you guys, Six of Cups in reverse, have these negative thoughts coming up, having bad memories, even if this is like your childhood self, send yourself some positive reinforcement and some positive energy, okay? Especially if you're in a much better place than you were before, especially feeling those ways, okay? So let's get one card for my overall energy. And this could be past lovers too. I think that was a very small group of you, where this is a past person or past lover showing up, and they weren't the most positive for you. But the Strength card, again, sending your past self strength, sending your past self some confidence and some encouragement from dealing with whatever you have to deal with that person, okay? Some of you guys could have been, I feel like it's very few, been in a very abusive relationship and having to deal with that person during this time period. And so you just need to send your past self some strength, okay? Yeah. The Sun card, joy and healing. And again, for people's childhood selves, because this could be a mother or father, yeah. Sending you guys like good visions of like happiness. And like for me with my ancestors, I definitely be like, yeah, I'm living a good life, y'all. Thank you for your sacrifices, but things get better and such, I can't say I do it all the time. I should probably do it more. I just want one card, Death card, and the High Priestess in reverse. You guys are about to have a rebirth. Something here is moving along, but the High Priestess in reverse, you may not sense it, because that feels like you're more likely not sensing what's about to happen. The World card here. So there's some endings of cycles, and with the World card, that's just like, because I'm hearing travel for some of you guys, so you guys may be traveling soon. I'm hearing traveling to a place that you've always wanted to be in the astral's plane, sphere, whatever, spiritually. The World card also talks about you just getting the things that you would like. Six of Wands, overall energy for my Aries. These sixes are coming up. So 6 is turning negatives into positives, okay? Turning your negative experiences into positive experiences, turning your negative thoughts into positive thoughts. So when you see 666 or any variation of sixes, 6 is turning negative experiences, negative thoughts into positive ones, okay? I think it's been represented as the devil for so long because, again, that is when those negative thoughts, evil thoughts, devil, because we associate negative with the devil, right? For most of us, And so I think that's where the association with 666 came from. Just in numerology, at least the numerology that I learned, it was turning negatives into positives, okay? And this is all just, how we mine FUCK ourselves to feeling better. Because experiences are experiences. Like, we go through our ups and downs. Like, I believe good and bad happens simultaneously because, like, I could be having the best time of my life and then something bad will happen. Like, that does not negate that I'm still having the best time of my life or had been having the best time of my life. So negative, bad, good, positive happens together simultaneously. And so this is kind of what this feels like. And even with this High Priestess in reverse, this light and dark, I think it does those pillars represent just that concept, yin and yang. It's really perception, but yeah, Three of Swords. I tell people, negative is what we perceive as just that, because not everything or everyone perceives everything the same, But I think as a human race or even just like with animals and such like that, we can collectively agree on certain things being like more of a negative experience than a positive one. Like if someone killed like your mama or your daddy, you would probably perceive that as negative, right? But if someone gave your mama or daddy $1 million, you would probably perceive it as positive. Unless your mama or daddy was a crackhead or a drug addict, then you probably perceive that as a positive thing that could be negative because they're probably just going to go buy drugs, y'all. Anyway, overall energy, 6 of Wands. I love to see it. Moving forward, achieving things, like being celebrated, okay? So during this time, you guys will be moving forth and achieving things and being celebrated, being admired, being looked upon, being dependent on also, because the story of this is we don't know whether or not this person is coming back from war or going to war, but we just know that they are being celebrated. You see all the people around them rallying behind them. They are being admired, and they are being praised for their accomplishments, okay? So this time period, you guys will be praised for your accomplishments, okay, Aries? Bottom of the deck energy can show up as like a block. This could be an energy that is affecting like your energy or the decisions that you're making. With the High Priestess in reverse, this is you not being able to perceive or see the future in a certain way. And I am here specifically the future. It could be like the present moment, but definitely this is like you foreseeing into the future and understanding either why things are happening or just intuitively knowing or feeling. Because for some of you, it will be what's going to happen next. And for others, this more so feels like just being in alignment with your higher self or with God or the spirit world, okay? So right now, some of you can't read like the spirit world and what spirit is trying to tell you. Um, you may be getting readings and they're telling you one thing, but because they, again, Six of Cups in reverse, your negative experiences in the past, it may be being what is this? Because I'm seeing scattered. Like I'm seeing, what I'm seeing is like you perceiving something, and again, it could be good, especially to other people. Like collectively, we would be like, oh yeah, that's a good experience. But because of your negative experience, it distorted the vision that you're seeing, or your intuition may be distorted. Okay, so you may not be able to perceive, again, especially with all this good fortune here, this good fortune, that world card, this end of a cycle, or you may not, or you may have trouble perceiving. Because again, for some of you, what's going to happen in the future, and for others of you, this is, reading the spirit world, um, deciphering the messages from your angels and your ancestors and God, okay? Because right now, black and white is kind of mixed up for you. Like there's a gray area here, and it is coming from a past energy, whether this is past life for you, or just past, like, your childhood, teenage. It could be 10 years ago, it could be a year ago. There's something here, something negative that happened in the past that's distorting your perception of the future or the messages that you are receiving from the spirit world, okay? The yin and yang, something out of whack, something out of line. And it is because, again, your perception is being distorted. So hopefully this reading will reassure you that things are going well, Aries, despite, the distortions to your intuition here and your foresight, your future foresight. Yeah, Temperance. The Temperance is at peace because they know what's going to happen. And then the Seven of Wands and the World card in reverse, Lovers. So yeah, be careful about this energy. Because what I'm seeing is where you guys have manifested this, or Temperance is at peace because they know what's going to happen. So there's something from the past, or because this is a past card, that you foresaw in your future and you was like, okay, this is going to turn out right for me, okay? Temperance is being at peace because you know what's going to happen. So at some point, whether this was recent past life, you knew that something was going to go well for you, or you were at peace with the outcome of something. Even in the present energy with the Seven of Wands in reverse, this is you not being resistant, to what's going to happen next. But the World card in reverse is just telling me that, again, those distortions may be calling in something just that you don't want. Because the World card is the end of a cycle. The World card is like, your wishes fulfilled, and happily ever after, in a sense. This is you getting what it is that you want. But with it being in reverse, you may be calling in things that you don't want also. Because we do have the Lovers here also. So, like, I just foresee you getting something that you're passionate about. This could be a person. This could be a job. This could be an apartment or place that you want to live, or just a place in your heart, a space in your mind that you want to get to. As I am seeing angels. So, this reconnection to the spirit world. There's a perceived loss of something, or maybe with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that is like not taking the opportunity, or feeling like you lost out on an opportunity. But with the Judgment, Ten of Swords, yeah, Ace of Cups upright. Things are turning out better than what you think so, Aries, okay? I think that is the message. Things are turning out way better than what you think that they are. And with the Five of Pentacles showing its face in reverse, this is like you being brought in from the code. So where you were shunned, or where you felt like you didn't have access to, or any part of your life that you felt like wasn't accessible to you, that's access it's like you are being welcomed into the club, okay, if that makes sense. So this could be a job, a career, a person, um, some opportunity that you feel like it's either out of reach or you lost out on. It's here for you, okay? Which that's a beautiful reading, yeah. Ace of Cups. But there are some things that are it's like you guys are creating challenges for yourself. And this could be that energy of things are just too good to be true. You know, when things are happening the way that you want them to go, when things are looking real good, that is when we start searching for stuff like wrong, okay? Or that is when things, again, because this could be past life energy, past energy that is coming up that you have perceived as negative, that is now has a chance to expose itself. So this just looks like energy that needs to be dealt with. And with the moon card in reverse, this talks about you trusting your cycles, okay? Trusting that even if things don't go right, that they will eventually, you know, turn back around and be right for you, okay? I feel like we can bypass all this though, Aries. It's, you know, it's good to know that things are turning out great for you or better. You're going to be in a much better place sooner than later. And even with your current energy, Six of Wands, people can see that you are in a much better place than you were. And you're even being admired for it, okay? So let's see where we at. So let's go ahead and get some ancestor messages. This Knight of Swords, it feels like a bit of resistance, but it also feels like, you know, you're not giving up. And the resistance just kind of comes from, again, you not trusting your cycles and this perceived, or if there is a missed opportunity, if there is a no, if there is something, especially financial. But this feels more like in a material realm where it's just like there's something here that I don't see going exactly the way that you wanted it to, Aries, with the World card in reverse. But again, this could be just things coming up to the surface because things are going so well. So now you have time to really contemplate them and think about it. So I see, again, a little bit of resistance, but I also see like a lot of forward movement. Okay, so try not to resist what's coming up because I see your manifestations happening here with the Magician. But there are some things, okay, there are some things that are ending that you thought was meant for you or thought was meant to be. I'm hearing that, you know, something here is not gonna like pass through or be clarified with the Ace of Swords in reverse. But the Ace of Wands just says that's because you have a brand new opportunity coming. And that kind of makes me sad because it does seem like there was something here that you really wanted, that you had been praying for, that it's not going to come to fruition. But here's this Tower moment. It's because you guys have been manifesting something a lot better, and whatever it was that you thought that you wanted, yeah, you're freeing yourself from. It can be different. It's going to be different for everyone. I'm saying for some of you guys, it's going to be within love or friendship groups, people around you, okay? There is some burdens that are being dropped, but I'm also I'm seeing you being able to open up about this. Three of Wands, something that you've been waiting to come back. Empress, just make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. Because it doesn't seem like something's going to work out the way that you want it to, but it's going as planned, if that makes sense. So let's see what your ancestors have to say, because I don't like to hear that. I truly did not like to hear that something that I felt like I wanted to work out, it's not going to work out, which could be, you know, blessing in disguise if we let it, you know. So I'm gonna work on trying not to be resistant to whatever this is that is ending for me, for a much better beginning for me, okay? That way it could go and come in and I can go and let go of whatever this is. It's not, you know, for me. And it feels like it is already on a back burner or in the background. It's just about accepting that, you know. It's not going to happen the way that you wanted it to, Aries. Key. One more? No more. Let's see. What number is this? And I'm going to put a link to how you can get these cards here. in my in the description. Solutions, Eight of Diamonds. So traditionally, Eight of Diamonds, Eight of Pentacles talks about working towards like your craft, building your craft. That it talks about money. Eight is money, money, responsibility, but eight is money, finances. And Eight of Pentacles does talk about, you know, building and working towards your craft and, you know, really just going in. So key is a black spiritual legacy. Key is ceremony and resilience. It is in our drums and our movement. It is in the stories we tell and the traditions that have survived a relentless cultural genocide. It is the language of our ancestors. It is our generational gifts. Key reminds us that even when we don't think we know, we be knowing. We aren't new to this, but true to this. The answers are in our blood, coded in into our DNA. It is only a matter of remembering. I'm so sorry. My dog is she saw something and bit at it. I think it's a fly. It is only a matter of, remember, you may get some pestering energy around you, but best believe your ancestors is protecting you, because she came out of nowhere and just, I don't know if she got it. She looking for it though. Thank you, baby. It is only a matter of remembering, of tapping into our magic. This card says the answers you're seeking right now are already inside you. Don't y'all hate that? Because y'all be knowing. With this, again, this High Priestess in reverse, you may feel like you don't know because it's being distorted through negativity, but y'all be knowing. Y'all be knowing, okay? So don't worry. Things are happening way better than what you think it will, Aries. And there are just some things that are ending. And most likely what's ending is the way that you're thinking about things and not necessarily having to give up some things. Although I do see some people, some lovers, some friendships, some things maybe ending, but you already knew that it's something that had to end. So it's nothing that's ending that you didn't know had to end. But for a lot of you, this may just be a way of thinking. Okay, so y'all be knowing, you know what's up. You know, try not to allow these negative thoughts to kind of rule the way that you are seeing your positive future. Okay, I feel like I want to get one more card. And if this does cut out before I can read these messages, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to give me a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys in the next one. But let's see. We got house. I feel like I should read one more. These are your ancestors. And some of you going to resonate with this, some of you not. It be like that, you know. Some of you are already clicked off, which is fine too. Get what you need. Okay, so foundations. King of Hearts. So that talks about your passions. King of Cups. The house warns of where we built on top of weak foundations and left others out in the cold. Okay, and all that you are working to create and build, consider who you are building it for, at whose expense. Consider the values and principles your life is built on. Will they stand up to the test of time? Sometimes the best thing that you can do is just let things fall apart. Instead of working so hard to hold a broken thing together, you have the chance to start over better. What I say, y'all? What I say? Spirit got y'all, you know. It's just, you got this reading so that you know that, hey, there's something better coming in. Don't be resistant to things that are changing, things that are dropping out of your lives. You know, you be knowing. It's encoding your DNA to be this spiritual, to be this intuitive, and be this aware. So y'all know, just don't allow these distortions from negative experiences to distort your positive future, okay? Specifically, because what I'm hearing is there's someone who had a bad marriage. And so, like, you know, you're getting back in the dating game. You're going to be meeting somebody that is going to be your husband or wife. Okay, and you may allow these distortions from the past to affect how you view in this future person. And, you know, again, there's some things there to let go of in order for you to receive your blessings, okay? So love you, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments how that resonated. Give me a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.